Welcome to the burn end. As you can see, we're out in the beautiful national park, the Blue Mountains. Surprisingly, we're at Wombeyan Caves. Tonight I've got a couple of my good friends with me, Tim and Nikki, Graphite and Co. Get on it. What we're going to do is something a little bit different today. I cooked some brisket last night. I'm sorry that I didn't film that for you guys. It was a bit of last minute. What I'm going to do, we're actually going to have some Philly cheesesteak toasties. So Philly cheesesteak, favourite thing to cook. Brisket, favourite thing to cook. Mix them together, throw them in a toastie, put it on the fire, and it's going to be great. So what I'll do is I'll get cutting. We'll basically onion, capsicum, cheese, brisket. All there is to it. And bread, I guess you should probably say. Once I've cut it all up, we'll throw it on the barbecue and we'll get going. Nice one. Alright, now that I've cut everything up, basically what I'm going to do, throw it in a pan and let it cook over the fire for just until it's softened. I'll heat the brisket up as well, just to get it nice and tender, and then we'll start making the sandwiches. So let's get on it. We'll go over to the fire with all of this stuff and we'll be good to go. I have oiled the pan already. I would highly recommend, otherwise you're going to burn the absolute bejeebers out of it. Alright, so while that's cooking, the other thing that we've got to do is we've got to cut the cheese up. We're going to use some mozzarella cheese and then just some tasty cheese, just because it's the easiest thing to do while you're out in the bush. And then I'll just chop the meat up into sort of slivers, throw it in there with it so that it can heat up, but it doesn't need to go in, because it's already pre-cooked, it doesn't need to go in for very long. So once that cooks a bit more, I'll throw the meat in, I'll get the cheese ready, we'll come back and we'll make some sandwiches, and then we're good to go. I'll put it in the jaffle iron and we'll get it cooking. The fire's looking really good, so it should be really good. I'm excited. Okay, so that's starting to brown off. That's probably enough for us to throw the meat in. Now, be very careful because everything you're touching at the moment is hot. So I'll bung the meat in. Throw that one there. And then what I'll do, just to add a bit more spice, I'm just going to add a bit of chipotle seasoning. Throw it back on, mix it in nice and well. Just want to get a nice even cook through there. As I said, it is already cooked, but you still want it to get that nice soft texture that the brisket comes with after it's been cooked for about 16 hours. much good to go now. I've buttered the bread. So we'll just throw some mozzarella on there. We'll throw a bit of, let me take this thing off. Throw a bit of cheddar on there. Now I've just used, I quite like the strong cheddar, so I've just used the strong and tasty or whatever it's called. And then what we'll do, now that that's nice, cooked and soft, throw that on there like that. Throw it in the sandwich press. Like, they don't look pretty, but they're gonna taste amazing, I reckon. So I'll throw it in the sandwich press and we'll see how we go. Whoops. Pick that over. I'll throw it on there. If it's not hot enough, I'll put it underneath there. But we'll see how it goes. I'll turn it over in a few minutes. Right. This is going to be really hot, guys, so just look at that. Oops. Sit this over here for a sec. Right. Look at that. Cheese melts. See how it tastes, eh? For something as simple as a jaffle iron, you can use normal steak, you can use anything you want, really. A bit of onion, a bit of capsicum, some cheese, put in the jaffle iron, and that is probably one of my favourite things that I've cooked over a campfire. Cheese is melted, the meat's nice and tender, the onion and the capsicum, that is a campfire way of doing a Philly cheesesteak. So guys, thanks for watching, enjoy, and I'll see you next time.